it's Megan. It's so wonderful to see you. I haven't actually seen you in like a week because all the videos that I posted this week were pre-recorded because it was my first week at my new job and it went so fast, like crazy fast, like a blink of an eye fast, and I'm really enjoying it already. I feel like I have a important job, so I feel appreciated, and it's just really cool to feel like an adult and like drive to work when a bunch of other people are driving to work, and I'm just like really enjoying these small little things that I feel like I'm part of something, and I know that that's like cheesy or whatever, but it's like what I've been working for ever since I graduated, obviously, and before I graduated, and I feel like I've arrived. So I'm really enjoying it. Thank you guys so much for asking me how it's going, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to really respond to comments like I would like to. I'm so exhausted, and the only reason I'm filming this on Friday, because I'll probably film these videos on Saturdays from now on. We actually have off today for Good Friday, which I wasn't sure if we would or not because I didn't know like their policy on like holidays and stuff, but I had today off, which I'm very thankful for. My body is very thankful for it, and my brain, I'm just like, so much information is like exploding inside of my brain. I've learned so much this week. I met so many people. The names are all jumbling up in my head. I was like having dreams about work and just like things that might go wrong because like I said, I have like kind of an important job. So I don't know, it's really exciting, and I've never had like an office job, and I have my own office, and it's like really crazy, and I have like a desk, and it's really cool. So I'm just really enjoying my time already at my new job, and I've really enjoyed everyone that I work with, and it's just really awesome, and I'm really, really happy that I had the opportunity to work in this position because it's something unlike anything I've ever done before, obviously. So I'm just really happy. So thank you guys so much for your kind words and well wishes, and yeah, it's just cool to be an adult. So the only thing that really sucks is that I have to wake up really early and then I have to go to sleep early, so it feels like I have like no time during the day. So that's like the only thing that I'm like struggling with, I guess. But obviously things will fall into place and I will figure out all sorts of things. So yeah, and last night I had B-dubs, of course, with my best friend from Bed Bath & Beyond, Zuri, and I miss her so much. Like that's probably like the hardest thing not working there, is the people that I became friends with. I miss them so much, and so it was wonderful to see her, and we just like, we got so many wings, of course, and like we talked about everything, and I don't know, she's like my soul sister, so it was so awesome to see her and like celebrate with her, and it was just a great way to end my first week with like a celebration. So that is kind of my work update, and I don't have a lot to talk about because I'm already discovering that I am going to be basically doing like I did in college, where I do the same exact look every day for a week and then I'll probably switch it the next week. That's pretty much what I did all throughout college because I didn't really have time to think about a new look to do. I would like do what my gut was telling me on like Monday, and then I would just do the same thing all throughout the week. So that is what I did this week. And like I said, I'm not used to these hours. I wake up so much earlier than I ever have woken up since like high school, and so that's a transition as well, but doing like the same look every day has really helped me, and I'm wearing what I wore all this week. So first, for my eyes, which this is like one of my go-to eye looks, so I knew that this would be perfect for like work. You know, like with a new job, you kind of have to feel out like what people are wearing, what they're doing. I am definitely the most like, I don't know, well-dressed kind of person there, and like the only person that really like does makeup and stuff, like, so I don't know. I think it's fun. I'm not going to stop doing it, obviously, but it's just like no one else really does it. So it's just kind of different. So I kind of wanted to feel it out, just see if there was like, I don't know, like I know there's a dress code and stuff, but I didn't know if there was regulations on like makeup and stuff, and I don't think that there is, but I just wanted to like feel it out this week. And so I did this look, which is like a pretty conservative look, but I love it. So I started with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Black Orchid. I love this. This is in one of their limited edition collections, and I just fell in love with this when I saw swatches of it, and it is so beautiful. Oh my god, you guys. Like, oh, what? It's so pretty. And I really don't want to buy a lot of color tattoos anymore. I kind of want to buy one and like use it up, or like be able to use it in like a year's time or something. Like I don't want to have so many cream shadows like I have right now, and I had way more in the past, but this one is so beautiful to me, and I really wish they would make this permanent, because it's basically like Satin Taupe but in cream shadow form, and it's a beautiful formula. It blends really nice. It's just gorgeous. So I bought this last week when I didn't have any work, and I found this at Wegmans. I was wondering where people were buying these. The only place I found it was my Wegmans grocery store. So I started with that, and then I worked out of my MAC quad. And so I put Satin Taupe all over the eye area, and you can see this one is Satin Taupe and this is Black Orchid. So you can see they're very similar. On the eye, they literally just like look exactly the same. Here they look a little different. So I put that all over the eye and blend it into the crease, and then I take Naked Lunch, which is such a beautiful like highlighting shade, and I don't know if you can really see it. It's like impossible to see a swatch of this, but this is just like a pinky champagne. It is this one right here. And I pop that in the inner part of my lid and my inner corner. So like right in this area. And you can see the brightness that that has. So I just did that every day. It's so easy. All I used was like a MAC 217 or like a fluffy blending brush. And then sometimes I would put a little bit of like a transition, sorry, my bangs. A little bit of transition like right here with just a bigger crease blending brush. So that was so easy. It's like my go-to thing, and it's beautiful. I love it. And then I would just do my Urban Decay Rockstar liner and then like liquid liner like this, and it just looks beautiful. So that is what I did for eye makeup this week. For cheeks, I was using my INGLOT AMC Highlight in number 83, which is such a beautiful, oh, it's just such a beautiful highlight. And again, highlights are impossible to see swatched on my skin, but that is what is giving me this glow right here. It's beautiful, it's subtle, but still makes a difference to your skin. And then I was using the Perfect Cheek from MAC for blush all week, and it just gives a little bit of something on the cheeks. It's a little bit defining, a little bit rosy, and I was using my blush brush from Real Techniques. I have been loving this blush brush, just getting it on the tips of the bristles and then just like slightly buffing it in, and it is gorgeous. I love that. For foundation, I really didn't want to spend the time mixing different foundations, so I just was using my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous in 105. So perfect, lasts all day, looks amazing. It just is a wonderful, wonderful foundation, and it's so easy to apply. I was using it with a the cheek brush from Real Techniques to buff it in, but you could also use your hands. It applies beautifully no matter how you, like what method you use. It just always looks beautiful and like skin. So this is like really low. I'm almost out of this. But I just wanted to use something that I knew would work for me. It would be fast to apply, it would last all day, and this definitely did the trick, so I'm really glad that I used that this week. And then something that I've been trying out is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer, and this is in the color Natural. So this was a recommendation from one of you guys on my current wish list video where I talked about the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector, or like an under eye peachy tone concealer, and you said that this one is very similar to one of the shades, and I love this. I've been trying this out for the past 2 or 3 days, so still not enough time to know for sure, but it just brightens up the under eyes so nicely, and it's just this like squeezy with a brush tip, and I just put a little bit like right here under my eyes, and then I blend it out with my favorite under eye brush, which is the setting brush from Real Techniques. It just fits perfectly. And it doesn't like look super dry or like really cakey. You don't need a lot, and it does what I have been wanting an under eye concealer to do, and it does have that nice peachy tone to it. So I'm so happy that you recommended this to me, and I've heard really good things about it, and I actually found it on eBay for a really awesome price, and I am just so excited to see how I continue to like it and all that. So that was something I was trying out that was new, which was fun. And then for lips, I've just been using the 2 lip pencils that I want to use up this month. So I would pretty much always keep the Clinique Chubby Stick in Super Strawberry in my pocket, and this is all I have left of that, because it's just a really perfect like pinkish color that just feels nice on the lips. But what I'm wearing now obviously is my favorite thing, and every time I would go to the bathroom and like check, like you look at yourself obviously, I just love this color, NARS Rikugien. And it is just the most beautiful, beautiful color. It is so gorgeous. It's not like really hydrating. It doesn't feel like moisturizing on the lips by any means, but the color is so beautiful. Like, it is seriously gorgeous, and it's so nice at my work because there's not a lot of women that work there, so the bathroom is almost always empty. So I really love that. That's like a really awesome perk that I didn't think of. So those are all the beauty products that I was repeatedly using this week, and I just love this look. It's such an easy look for me to do. It's like a no-brainer. It was just really perfect for my first week. Also, I finally finished United States of Terra, and I'm so sad that there's only 3 seasons. Like, they could have done so much in like future seasons, and it's so depressing to me that like they didn't get funding to continue it or whatever happened. Like, I didn't watch it when it was on TV, so I don't really know what happened, but it is just such a cool show. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Like I've mentioned before, Toni Collette is like such an amazing actress. It's just incredible. You have to watch it if you haven't, and if you have Netflix, all 3 seasons are on there. You can binge it. It's just so awesome, and they're like 30 minutes long, and usually 30-minute shows aren't that great. Like, usually you need like an hour to like have a really awesome show for some reason, but this show, 25 minutes about for each episode, and it's incredible. So definitely give United States of Terra a try, and I think I'm going to start rewatching Mad Men next, because the last 7 episodes are going to air like starting on Sunday, I believe. So I kind of just want to like catch up, and then like obviously I'll be behind. I'm behind like a few seasons, but I really just want to watch it, and you know, I just love Don Draper, so gotta watch that. Okay, so the last thing I just wanted to briefly touch on, I don't want to make this like a large focus of this video, but for my no buy in April, I received some comments that were not really in favor of me doing it, or just, I don't know, just some comments that weren't very helpful to me, I guess. And it's been bothering me this week. I would be lying if I said that it wasn't. And I feel like nervous just like talking about it. Like, my heart is racing because I don't want to make this a big deal. Like, I really don't, but I feel like I need to talk about it because I wouldn't avoid it in my real life if someone said these things to me in real life. So I just want to kind of like talk about it and then move on. So all these things that we do on here project pans, pan that palette, no buys, low buys, project use it up, finish 5 by fall, Cinco de Mayo, 7 by spring, all these things. There's not rules to them. We make them up. These are just like fun challenges that we do to encourage ourselves to be better about spending or be better about using things that we spend our money on. It's just a fun way to do it, because if you were like, I'm gonna use up all this stuff and there's like no fun part of it, you wouldn't want to do it. So we make up these things. These are all like made up things in this little universe. Like no one knows what these are outside of YouTube. And so when people are kind of saying you're doing it the wrong way or you're not doing it how it's supposed to be done, I think that that is really ridiculous. And there isn't one specific way to do it. I have always, ever since I've been doing these types of videos like this Project Pan stuff, and when I started the Makeout 2013, way back when Pink So Foxy first talked about it in 2012, that is when I started like really evaluating my beauty spending and like just buying so much stuff that I never really use. And I really believe that you should make your own rules. You should do what is right for you. That is how I believe in all like things in life. You should do what is best for you. Do not compromise what you want for other people. And that's why I find this so shocking, I guess, when people are so rigid about how it's supposed to be done, because it's not, it doesn't have to be one certain way. You can do it how you want to. And I was very upfront with you guys on how myself and Lynn are doing our no buy, with the ability to shop during the VIB sale, which I have been saving for, and I only have one thing on my list that I still really want. Everything else I have crossed out because I have something like it, or I realize like I just thought it was nice in the moment but I don't really want it now. And I think it would be silly not to save the 15% when I'm going to buy it anyway. Just because I'm on a no buy doesn't mean I shouldn't save money that I would purchase that item anyhow. So why wouldn't I save money? Like, it doesn't really make sense to me. I think very long term. Like, I have been planning my wish list for this for months. I have my wish list for the November VIB sale already, and I started it at the beginning of the year. I am very, like, you wouldn't even believe how far ahead I think about things. I need to have a plan. I'm very, like, I get very freaked out if I don't have a plan. So even if I do not verbalize that I have thought things way through, like if I overthink everything. So when I tell you guys something, I really have thought about it. I don't just say things that I just don't like care about, or I don't say things just to say things. Like, I really think about the things that I say with these projects. I love doing them, but I do plan for them. So I don't know. But I just wanted to say this one quote that Lynn told me, because of course I was upset about people assuming things about my financial situation, telling me like how to spend my money or how not to spend my money, what to do with my money. That is no one's business but my own. I know that on beauty videos, we really share a part of what we spend our money on. And so maybe there is that feeling of viewers that they have a right to say what you should spend your money on, but no one has a right to tell other people how to spend their money or what to do with their money, or assume that they know someone else's financial situation. I don't know your financial situation or what like your life is like, and you see a very like flat version of who I am. So I take it very personally when people assume that they know more about personal things about me than they do. So I just wanted to leave you with this quote because it really struck me when Lynn said this. And I think that it's something that we all can really learn from and that we all can choose to employ in our entire lives because it is a very important lesson. She said, the only time you should look in your neighbor's bowl is to make sure that they have enough. And I just love that. I think that that is so poignant, and yeah, I just don't think people should tell you what to do with your money or anything like that. So just do what you want to. I see so many comments on people's videos. Such sweet people that I watch get comments telling them how they should do their projects and how they should spend their money, and I don't understand why that's going on in our community. I really, really don't. This is something that we do for fun. We do it to encourage each other, and we do it to make ourselves better about being consumers. We should just be lifting each other up, not criticizing each other for buying one thing when we're on a no buy, when it was on sale, or you had a coupon, or you've really been wanting it. I don't understand that. And just because someone that you watch does it in a different way and you don't agree with that, doesn't mean you have to do it that way. It doesn't mean you have to tell them to do it your way. We that make videos, we're just people. We're just sharing how we do things. It doesn't mean that it's right, like our way is the right way. We're just telling you how we do it and how it's going for us, and we just tell you our opinions. There is nothing different from me than you other than I film myself. That is the only difference. So I think that I just had to share that. I had to get that out of my system, and yeah, it's just been bothering me this week. So that's that. Not to leave it on such a ranty note, but I had to address it. That, like, I couldn't continue talking to you guys like normal if I didn't just put it out. Let the chips fall, like I've said. So if you don't agree with me, that is perfectly fine, but whatever. Okay. So it was so awesome to see you today. I am so happy to film a video. I wasn't sure if I would be like nervous about, I mean, I was nervous to talk to you about that, but it felt so normal just to sit down and talk to you guys, like, even though I haven't seen you in a while. But I really appreciate you taking your time to hang out with me today, and I hope that any of you who celebrate Easter have a wonderful Easter weekend. I will be filming this weekend, so I will hopefully see you more. But yeah, have a wonderful Good Friday and a very happy Easter. And I think that that's all I have to say. So I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.